Welcome back to Danger and Dice. I'm PJ.
I'm
Yawn.
Didn't he just... Okay.
I actually did just yawn.
I'm Aspen.
I'm Jack the DM, and I just wanted to say how important Shanna is to our to the system.
Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Jack was making a reference to a
I'm going to bed.
presidential.
Good luck doing anything today without me.
Yawn. It's a bodily function. You just said the word yawn. Yes, last time you decided you were going to help out the world and kill a bunch of cultists. It turned into a bit of a madhouse melee involving...
Did we save them the price on fake Kool-Aid?
Flavor-Aid.
I said fake Kool-Aid.
Flavor-Aid.
I said fake
The
Kool-Aid.
off-brand.
no.
Oh, no.
We saved them 10 cents.
900 times oh no.
I was going to say, you took out a bunch of cultists, including my favorite kill, which is straight up suplexing one through a
Sorry
bench.
for clapping, but I just killed a gnat. It's officially spring/summer here in Pennsylvania, so the bugs is coming.
The frost didn't get rid of him last night.
I know. Oh, got it.
Let's see, what else? You destroyed
Spider monster.
a spider monster, and also
I have like
basically-
no memory of any of this.
it
It must have been a good session.
Oh, it was.
was what is basically an icon of an ancient elder deity being a little bit of both. You destroyed its avatar.
Oh yeah, I got antitoxin toxin. I gotta go back and listen again. I have no memory of this.
I have no memory of this place.
Been
So
a while.
all in all, a very combat heavy episode. After your rather madcap adventures and being awarded,
I like to call it highly successful.
that is true, slightly more aggressive adventures. You all reached level 5, and I think Eammiana decided this for everyone. She's like, it's been a while, I want to go home. So the party decides to visit her father in the Dragon's Flight Mountains. First, you have to take a train back to pick up your car, let's call it what it is. And also you have to return Rocky, because that was another thing that had to be done.
Did we ask him if he actually wants to go back?
They don't actually have sentience.
Oh.
He seems to have sentience, though. He puts his thumbs up. He was playing poker-ish.
I mean, at some point, we probably should take it back, right?
It's not an it. He's a he.
Does it know that?
Yes, he does. Have you seen how he's been carved? He's definitely a male.
No, but just does he make other smaller rock babies? I'm pretty sure he's just in it.
Have you made smaller orcs?
Oh, my word.
Not that I know of.
He's an it.
But you're still a boy,
He's
aren't
an it.
you?
He's an it.
Rocky's a boy. I haven't drunk lemonade, so I can stick on this.
Except I was born.
Oh, no.
Rocky was made.
I think the DM just gave you children.
He's writing a lot.
He's writing a lot.
I have a lot of children.
Oh, he's rolling a d4. You have some illegitimate children we're going to learn about.
He was rolling a d6.
Oh, it's rolling d6. You got a lot of children.
A lot.
Hugh doesn't know that.
How many children does Hugh not know he has?
I've had several nights in Phuket.
And what?
I don't even...
Phuket, and don't ask.
I don't want to.
Anyway, that's not important for now.
It's very important.
So
we
we
want
took
to
Rocky
know.
home, I guess. Okay, on his little dolly. Big dolly.
Can I please tell them?
Sure.
He has 5 children. 5 fatherless souls.
It's okay.
Who are probably
it's
better
you.
off without him.
Is that such a bad thing?
My guess is that Claude knows, and he just sends, like, care packages.
That's probably Anita's job. That's in the paperwork. It's just, what is this? And it's just like because he never looks at his invoices or like the the accounting ledgers.
See, I'd file that under not my job.
Yeah. That is basically Anita's
That's why I'm
job.
not Anita. So we're going home.
Yes.
Well, I'm going home. You guys are just following along.
I was going to say, before we get too deep into the adventures, do we want to talk about what level 5 means for everybody?
Okay.
I can cast level 2 spells and I get an extra attack.
Me too.
All of it?
All of the above.
Cool.
Okay. You were a paladin once.
No.
Yes, you
Yeah, Miri was.
Miri.
Yeah, Miri.
were. How could you forget Miri? It's been a while since we played that D&D.
It has been a while.
I was going to say, in the other specialty is because of her subclass, she also gets 2 new spells that she knows for free, which is...
Do you?
No. Ranger subclass is very rarely.
I got one for free.
Yeah.
Well, my hit point maximum went up, as did my hit dice. It's important to mention that.
I'm actually curious, what is your hit point maximum?
I'm not telling you.
35.
Oh, for you? Congratulations.
Hers is more.
Yep. So anyway, I now can do Moonbeam and Misty Step. I know those.
Both are very good spells. Misty
I feel like
Step
Misty
is fun.
Step's very helpful for someone who, like me, lacks a lot of dexterity.
I may have grabbed silence for us all.
That's actually helpful.
Oh, boy.
I also have a fun one that I'm going to keep as a surprise.
I like it.
Surprise. Okay.
Surprise.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
So, after communing with my helmet on and floating for a little bit, I also learned some nifty new things. I can animate the dead now. I can also do vampiric touch, where...
Can you only ask 5 questions?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
that Speak with Dead works.
Is that how that works? Okay, yeah.
But she's animating. She's not...
No. Speak with Dead is a...
That's something different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
They're
just
gonna- they're
making
gonna
a joke.
become
to
She
like-
my-
actually can get the spell Speak with Dead, too.
Yeah.
They're going to dance.
Exactly. And also I gain vampiric touch.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I
That's
get to
one.
drain their life energy. Wait, it's under the neck category, so
Necromancy.
I can do
Yep.
2.
If they're both there, you can do damage to both
I
of
can
them.
do
Oh, yeah,
damage
it's-
to 2 opponents and grab what I hit them comes back to me as
You
health.
should probably specifically say what you're grabbing, because
health.
the way
said
that you
hit
made that
them.
grabby, our listeners don't get to see
I'm
you
going to
grab
grab and drain the life force out of him.
That's more
Your
emotional like
bottom
that.
undercarriage, like that's a different
This is a game
podcast.
of imagination.
I'm going to train him so good.
This is a game of imagination.
Do they at least give you cab fare afterwards?
I hope so.
Did Hugh?
I don't know, actually. He did.
Oh,
He's at least
I'm
somewhat.
generous.
I was going to say, at least he's...
Or he really wants them out of his hair before morning.
Maybe I just mistook their occupation. I was like, here. Shoo. Bye-bye.
I was just imagining that it's
I thought we were having a lovely dinner.
I was gonna say, I was just imagining it's like that scene in the first Iron Man movie where Pepper Potts walks in and kicks her out. It's like, and occasionally have to take out the trash.
Yeah,
That's Anita.
the Rewatchables podcast just did that movie, and they're like, "Can you imagine that being part of your job description, where you just have to kick out your boss's girlfriends, or not even girlfriends,
Lucy's.
but yeah,
Yeah.
Iron
after
Man. An excellent
after cleaning
example
their
of this.
clothes."
Yeah. But I was...
I also gained a couple other, third level spell slots, and I don't know what it does yet, but I apparently can for free use Fairy Fire and Darkness for free now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have fairy lighter. I used to have that for a different character, so you get to make it light or dark.
Actually, I can tell you what both the spells
Because fairy
do.
lights don't like tinkle on for a while.
That's dancing, and she has
Dancing
a...
lights.
No. Fairy Fire is... You basically... try to cast
fairy
a...
fire. That's what Thea used.
Yeah, basically you try to put this spectral fire around an enemy that makes them easier to hit. Darkness, you literally just create an orb of absolute darkness that you can't see through.
Moving on. Can we just go
Yes.
for my dad now?
I was gonna say, Thea's 5. The only thing that really happened is she's level 5. She got,
Kindergarten.
That explains a lot.
They grew up so fast.
and somehow she's still smarter than all of you.
Yep.
She got 2 new spells.
Again, define smarter. Because I'm having a hard time believing it.
Well, given that her wisdom, intelligence, and constitution are her strong suits, she literally just is all about surviving. And sometimes that means sending Huan to die so she doesn't.
And you will.
Yep. She took the spells Sending and also the spell Major Image. So she just makes illusions and now can talk to her boss, who doesn't know she exists, so he's going to be real confused.
Nice.
I like it.
That'll be great.
Yes. So
She'll put her name in his ear, like literally, and he'll be like, I know there's a person named Thea. She seems pretty cool. I don't know who it is.
Yeah. I have to look at my notes. I don't know who she is. We'll have to figure that one out. Anyway.
Send her a check in case.
Yeah. So, yes, you have picked up your vehicle. You have...
Which is called?
The Quicker Picker-Upper.
That's correct.
Rocky has returned to his normal abode.
Oh, wait. Bye, Rocky. Click, click. Okay, now we can. See, he said to you.
The Heroes of Rellum, thank you.
Puts his hand up and he puts
That's the
a
name I'm
thumbs up.
giving us.
The Heroes of
We're the
Rellum.
Heroes of Rellum.
There it is. Good job, Rocky.
Hey, Rocky gave us number 1.
He gave you a special salute.
Yep.
You.
Special number 1 for you. I got a thumbs up. You got something else popped up. All right, anyway.
I've only treated him nicely. I don't understand.
You just have a way with people.
I think he takes
I
offense.
said that before.
I think you need to
I'm a people
define.
person.
Nope.
I think
People like me.
he took
No.
offense to the idea of you guys being the heroes.
The only hero is Riley, or am I right, Rocky? See? There it is. Thumbs up.
The only hero is the one in your heart.
Do you want to get double fingers from him? Because he can do 2.
That sounds painful.
Oh, there's one. Look at it. He barely ever uses that hand. Look at that.
Wow.
2 birdies.
And he was doing the
You
stone
have to
equivalent of the
watch how you
balloon.
word things. You really
Now
offend
I-
people.
Now I just feel special, though.
Okay. I want to go visit my father, so can we get a move on?
So you all...
Oh, Thea. Pack some rations, Thea. It's going to be a drive.
She has like a suitcase bigger than her.
She's dragging it.
Dragging it. Yeah.
Thea somehow apparently has been watching you drive because she just pulls the vehicle up to you. You have no idea how she's hitting the gas pedal or anything.
She got a stick.
She's using her book.
Really long platform shoes.
Actually, their tails are semi-prehensile, so maybe she's using her
She
tail.
could be.
Ah.
Thea, that's lovely. Please get your spot. You're in my spot.
Oh, she just grabbed the clutch pretty bad there. Sounded
It's
like.
fine. She can fix it.
So she just hops into
Did you pack the road snacks?
Yeah,
For you.
everything-
I've got everyone else. You take care of you.
Yep, everything is packed.
I see about 5 bags. That should last us about a day. We gotta go.
Well, I mean, one of you, if they weren't so cheap, could just make food for all of us.
Why are you looking at me?
I know how clerics operate.
Thea,
Stingy.
I could make eggs Benedict in half the time and in half the cost.
Whatever that
Exactly.
means.
Why are you looking at me, girl?
There's actually a spell called Create Food and
I know.
Water.
I can't take that one. Yeah. I can purify it. But...
And I didn't take that spell because we have her to cook things at half the time and half the cost.
You do it for free. Free. That was my wrist. Ow. I'm fine.
I didn't want to make you feel more useless.
No, you already did, and you threatened to do it again, so I'm ready to walk out. Just so you know, I am 5 feet out this door right now. Good luck staying at my dad's house.
That could be interesting.
Your
The
daughter
Heroes
left
of
us.
Rellum demand entry.
We'll just replace her character sheet with her dad's.
Theo, I talk to my dad all the time. Like, he knows who you are. Honestly, you might want to...
Oh, wonderful. My reputation precedes
Oh,
me.
it will precede you. Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be great to just switch out Eammiana with Manny.
Okay, bye.
Well, get out your male voice.
I'm gonna go to bed. See you guys later. If I'm just that much of a trash piece, I'll be gone.
I just want to see Shannon do the male voice the entire time.
No, I'm not gonna play. I'm gone. I'm leaving. All right, let's go.
Yep. I mean, since you guys aren't that far from the Dragon's Flight Mountains anyway, I mean, it's a
I'm gonna
couple...
make you walk.
It's a few days drive. It's a very pleasant drive. Going into the foothills.
I thought it was gonna be like a day.
This is very pleasant.
We're gonna run out of food with the. thought it would take
I
a day.
could go hunting.
Anyway.
Actually, since you guys are not underground, she doesn't need to eat anywhere near as much as she does.
True. She can just sleep.
Actually, I'm pretty sure she is trying to contact her boss now.
She's practicing.
That she's using her spells to actually try to like make sure she's actually a full member of the College of Latra finally, or technically still. But yeah, so again, fairly uneventful drive. I mean, you see some wild critters alongside the road. Again, nothing particularly dangerous.
Q doesn't shoot at the animals.
Do you want to shoot at the animals?
Take a pot
As we're
shot.
driving. See, I'm driving. I'm doing the back and forth thing right now. Got some mad tunes.
17.
Playing.
Oh yeah, we have that good stereo now.
You take a crack at a land squirrel. Roll damage.
Sweet. That is...
That's right. If you shoot it and don't kill it, it's very upsetting. It's endangering all the wildlife.
What the heck is the damage for this?
If this thing
For a rifle.
hurts
2d6
my
plus
car,
9.
No, the land squirrel is definitely alive. I mean, you can easily outpace it unless you're going to try to hit it with the car.
Do you guys want a road waffle? Just run this thing down.
I am driving, and no, this car needs to be presentable for my father. So we're gonna outdrive it. There we go. Sorry, we could hit it with an acid cannon.
Actually, yeah, you can.
Is it eatable then?
No.
I didn't say we were going to. I said we could.
Oh, okay.
Put that away.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to shoot
Well,
at
now
it?
there's a wounded wild animal out there.
Fine. I hit the brake. I back up. Squeak! I pull out my... You want to see me do it again? And I throw my axe at a poor squirrel. Chop his head off. Where's my hand axe? +5. Okay. How about 14 + 5, 19?
It's going to hit.
What do I hit it with? Okay, my hand axe. 5 + 5 is 10 points of damage.
Okay, that's going to be enough to kill it.
Good. I chop its head off. Hugh, you will not get any of that in my car.
Okay.
Now go skin it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thea goes out and hits, after he skins it, is going to blast it with a firebolt to just cook it.
Good. Thank you, Thea. Now get back in the car. We have food. And I like to imagine that Thea is eating a leg of a squirrel that is bigger than her body.
Yep.
Because ground squirrels are pretty huge, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're basically the size of a mastiff.
I like to imagine that like she leans it over and I take a bite too. We can like share this leg because she's so small and we're in the front together. All right, driving on to my dad's house. Woo! I know. It's off to dad's we go.
I mean, Dragonflight Mountains, as you're getting out of what is basically a wasteland, you're getting into some grasslands and into the foothills, and you're getting into some forest. And it's actually very pleasant. It's a very easy drive.
And we're playing Big Pimpin' in the USA aloud in my Jeep.
I mean, you do have a
Bro.
You have a bitchin' sound
What's the
system.
USA?
Quiet.
Rolling.
Harry was amazed. He had this like insight. Another world.
Was Perry high?
It's probably the pills that, yeah.
I mean, there's a non-zero chance.
You know, I was driving home from work and I had Pandora early 2000s playing, and Mystical came on. Shake that ass, but watch yourself.
Oh, God.
All I could think was, this is what we listened to in our most formative years in high school.
Not what I listened to, what some
No.
of us listened to.
Yeah, no.
I listened to the not appropriate for school version, which played on Pandora, and I'm like, thank you, Pandora. I cannot believe that I listened to this.
I now have to look this song up.
And I could see Jamie in the back going, I could see Jamie just doing this in the background. Oh, anyway.
So, yeah, you make it to the lovely little village of Heathflow. It's a cute little village.
All right, guys, we have to act differently while we're here. So I'm going to turn the music down. And I put like on like, I don't want to say country because like that, I don't like country, but like maybe like a folksy kind of like music, you know, very traditional sounding.
Yes.
I brush my bangs out of my eyes.
There's like banjo music playing. Hugh, Could you?
I don't understand. Why am I being singled out right
Thea
now?
turns around and casts prestidigitation so that way your clothes are clean.
No, I was gonna put on my formal coat, the one with all the secret pockets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hugh, if you could not pop pills in front of my father, he will heal you.
No, I won't do it in front of him.
He'll just wait till he's not looking and try to raid his cabinets.
So you think that you're doing it on the slide, but you're not. Everybody sees it.
It's true, Bob.
I'll use the restroom.
That's what every druggie does.
But he's not smoking anything.
But it's the restroom.
If you
Gotta use it.
If you have watched The Community, then one person goes to the restroom to actually smoke marijuana. So we're on to you.
But
I'll be
it's
using
pills.
the restroom.
Okay. So we drive
I
politely
won't pack much.
through this very nice small town.
Yeah.
Very Christian of us. Look at us being so holy. I forget there are handprints all over.
Bloody looking handprints.
And I told Pete to put extra around the cannon.
Which looks like a dragon's mouth.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's a face on it.
Yeah. It's bitchin'. Oh, Thea.
Alert.
So I forgot all of
and
this.
where did Thea get that word?
Edvard taught her wonderful
Eammiana
words.
has no memory of, she forgets the outside of the car. So she's like, look at us being so prim and proper, but people are still gawking on the road.
Yeah. This village is small, but it's fairly diverse. There's a good number of elves, humans, a few dwarves, a few Gith. It's again fairly diverse, but it's
Fairly diverse, but does it have any kobold?
And are they stacked?
There's a suspicious looking person in a coat.
It is the Dragon's Flight area. So
Actually, yeah, there's a few.
they'd
Yeah.
probably be there because dragons.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, it's...
So I do pull them from my dad's house.
Yep. He has one of the nicer houses in the town because it's also the clinic.
Whoa.
Because it's also the clinic
My
for the
backstory,
town.
e-back, I got it written down what the house looks like. Thank you. Let's take over as DM for a second. The team, the Heroes of Rellum, pull up in front of a very nice, stately, yet quite small house because when it comes to Eammiana's family, they're not ostentatious by any means. The house is a simple ranch-style house, but connected on the right-hand side is a very nice, posh, and technologically advanced clinic that has a very polite, pristine red cross in front of it. The building is white. The ranch house is a rustic, beautiful-looking cabin with trees out front and a nice swing on the porch. Something you would imagine in any small village. There you go. Wasn't even boxed because I just came out of my brain right there. Out of the brain space.
That's pretty good.
This is why we need her to talk.
This is where I'm from, Hugh. You see how nice this place is?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yes. Do not do anything stupid.
Thea, don't put any red handprints on that building there.
The red hand. That's why they were looking at us funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, my face is red right now.
I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
Have I...
Me or him?
Either one is quite capable of flipping a coin. It sounds like a lovely little country district, do I happen to have any acquaintances that have country homes? So have I been here before?
Not like, this is not the kind of place that people would have rich people would have a country home. This is more like a village out in the boonies.
This is on the fringe right before
Yeah.
We're talking about Edvard.
No, a lot of the people.
I wanted the flipper dice to speak.
I
I
can just point blank say no. It wouldn't be.
No,
No
I got
offense.
my name because of a carriage. This is you're talking hokey. We're in the Appalachian Mountains right now.
This is while picturesque, is not the kind of picturesque a rich person would want to have as a thing. This is nice
Okay. Sparkly babe,
Yes, Ed.
this place it rocks.
It's relaxing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whenever I drive up in here, I just
It makes me want to get my bucket.
What's that smell?
that's cows. That's country. But, Thea will like the bacon that comes from the pigs, which means that you're safe.
That's early.
I don't know if you want to put the bucket on your head because they might think that you're putting a slop bucket on your head. We're in the country. A slop bucket's where you put the nasty stuff in that you feed to your pigs.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to be like the weirdo.
Maybe I could still meditate and levitate here without.
In the back lawn where no one can see you, yeah.
Yeah.
Out in the woods where no one can see you, yeah.
Good spiritual energy
There
here.
you go. All natural. Just not near my dad.
Yeah.
Or anybody in town.
You pull up in front of this house and clinic, and
I already said that.
She did.
yes. You find
DM
it-
number 2.
Yes. You find it odd that your father doesn't immediately come out because obviously, one, you can hear that everyone heard your vehicle come in, and word travels very fast.
Didn't hurt Manny, did you? I swear to God.
No.
I swear to Riley or.
Again, while Manny is by no means retired, he's probably retired from what would have been
He's
very-
retired-ish, yeah.
But he's basically the town doctor for what is a fairly small town, which is
It's a little gnat flying.
an ideal retirement job for someone who is, a doctor. He didn't want to stop practice completely. He's the town doctor.
He's very caring, and since my mom passed away.
Yeah.
He's
He does it
busy.
less as a job and more as a hobby at this point. A helpful hobby, but... So, you know your father well enough that if he does not come out when, there's someone new in town or obviously a car pulled up,
His favorite child, his only child.
it probably means he's with a patient.
So I walk over to the clinic and I open the door and go, "Hey, Daddy!" No, I'm kidding. I don't do that. I walk
Do I know
over.
his name?
No, you haven't met him yet.
Well, I didn't know if you told us.
No, I have not told you anything. I've been too nervous about him meeting you. So I go to the clinic and I open the door and I go, because then there's a secretary, obviously, walking. Hi, Junebug. Is my dad back with the patient?
Yeah, it was a rather nasty case that just came in.
Oh, what is it?
He hasn't diagnosed it yet, so...
Maybe he'll need a second opinion. How about you tell Mom here and I'll come back and help?
And she...
Did we come in too?
I don't know.
Thea did.
He is in my bag, so.
Yeah. So she goes behind the small door into where, you'd have the patients. And, well, you don't hear because it's fairly soundproof. But about a minute later, she comes back. She goes, he'd gladly take in a second opinion. He thinks he knows what it is, but...
Great. And I walk back. Daddy!
I just sit down on a chair in the waiting room.
Junebug. So Ed is right here.
Hi.
This
hi?
is Hugh.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Make sure he doesn't leave that chair. And the prescription cabinet key? Make sure it stays far away from the cabinet itself.
Look, I was just sitting here. I am not. I am offended. That's how I feel right now.
She is slandering your
That's
good
how I
name.
feel right now.
I'm
You're
protecting
pretty.
you. And so I walk back. And I pull out my trusty duct tape because I want to show off to my dad.
She's pretty.
Junebug?
Yeah.
She's like 80.
She's still pretty.
Okay, good.
She can teach me things.
Oh, she's like Martha Stewart.
She is very good at making mincemeat pies.
She is Martha Stewart.
Oh, God. Give me 1 second, because we're going to...
This requires
Jack's
a book.
looking up the Martha Stewart spell.
Not exactly. This is an NPC that didn't exist up until a few seconds ago, so
Martha
I need...
Stewart.
I'm gonna heal it with some duct tape. It's fine. Just give me any random Joe Schmo. My dad, Hugh, my dad doesn't
I
believe
thought
in-
you went back. Where did you come from?
It's like you when you show up randomly. You say that your ears are ringing.
God, maybe I do need some meds. Withdrawal symptoms are coming
Oh,
in.
that's right. Wrong one.
See, my dad doesn't
Yes.
believe in folk medicine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He was always upset that I decided to kind
Does he believe in the healing power of whiskey?
No, that's a folk medicine. And I
Is
wouldn't
it?
even use the word medicine.
It certainly
It's
helps.
the recipe.
It helps some people, Hugh. But so he he sent me off to all the techie places to learn all the newest technology. So I have a really good base and all that. But I was always driven to learn more about folk healing, right? And like the all natural cures. My mom was all about that.
She's a hippie.
But he has never warmed up to the idea.
That's wise.
You have been healed so many times with my duct tape, Hugh.
No, I mean, well, yes, but it's good to have, you don't want to be entirely reliant
Exactly.
on-
That's why he needs to learn about the folk remedies too.
Oh,
I do
see.
both.
I see. I thought you were trying to convince me away from the science.
Yes, Junebug.
I was going to say, I rolled to figure out what Junebug is. She's actually a halfling, so
once
80 is
dated a
towards the end of her.
woman named
She's fairly
Mayflower.
old. But I just do like the idea of you calling her Junebug, as she is literally like all of like 3 feet tall.
Thank you. I imagined her as a nice old granny that makes granny apple pies.
Well,
Only half
She's a short granny.
She
likes food.
basically is. She's just,
a
really,
hobbit.
really short. Actually, halflings are notorious for that.
So, am I back to my dad now?
Yep.
Okay. Hi, Dad. How are you? And I kiss him on both cheeks.
Oh, Emmy, I didn't expect you back.
That's not how my dad sounds at all.
No, he has a deep, gruff voice.
Yeah.
Emmy,
There's
I
something wrong
didn't.
with his voice.
I'm sick.
Dad, clear your throat, and then you'll sound like me. I want him to have a voice. I want him to just be annoyed and have a voice the whole time.
I didn't expect you back.
No, that's not my dad.
Emmy, I didn't expect you back.
There it is, gruff. Well, we just finished saving the world yet again.
Her definition differs from my definition.
Of
Well,
gruff.
Yes, they're
I did read about that. That was
His throat's gonna get so sore.
yeah.
He's like slipping in a pirate.
yeah.
I didn't expect.
This is great.
No longer.
You can
no
be
more
yourself.
voice.
Yeah, you can be
No voice now.
Oh, it's like the bow tie thing. Oh, thank God, a witch. Where's my bow tie?
I
this is
had
just
read
my
about
voice.
some of your exploits. That was interesting.
Phenomenal. We have saved the world countless times. I killed Cthulhu, Dad. Cthulhu. But I'm here to help you.
As
What's
a
going on?
doctor, shouldn't you be worried about how many people you've killed?
I heal the ones that are not terrible. These are aberrations that are trying to ruin our world, Dad. It took me a bit as an ASMR to think, is it okay to kill things? But they were trying to harm Thea. Oh, Thea! Thea! Say hi.
Hi, sir.
See? They tried to hurt her, Dad. You know how I feel about precious cargo like this.
Emmy, did you adopt?
is
Did
my
you
dad.
adopt somebody?
I feel like I shocked my own father. She's not... Dad, she's my age. This is embarrassing. You're embarrassing me, Dad.
Isn't she older?
No, we're the same age. We're about 28, right? She's
Yeah,
like 20, 29.
20s.
Yeah, she's about 20. Yeah.
Anyway, how can I help you?
Oh yes.
I have more friends I want you to meet, but you're back here with a client, so...
I'm pretty sure I have it diagnosed, but I tried all the normal cures, but none of them are working.
What happened? Hello, sir or madam.
There's a
I'm a doctor.
do a medicine check actually.
Oh boy.
She's a
I haven't done one of these
doctor.
in a while. +5. All right. It's an 18. 18 plus 5 is 23.
It's Yuan-ti. She's fairly young.
What?
Yuan-ti they're basically snake people, so they look. Pure blood looks mostly human, but you'll get like scaly, patchy skin and like snake eyes. In this
Slytherin.
world, they're considered scaly kind, so they're in line with like half dragons and
Okay.
and kobolds and stuff. They're not inherently evil in this world.
She?
Does
she have snakes for hair? Like
No.
Medusa? Oh, thank God.
No.
There's a Yuan-ti at the beginning of the D&D movie.
Yes.
Very briefly. You see a snakehead in the jail cell holding
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Although
She looks mostly human, just like, and she has like
The slitted
serpent
eyes,
eyes. Yeah. And you actually just see a few small patches of scales like around her shoulder blades.
reptilian.
Yeah. Kind of actually. I think that's where they might have taken their thing from. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a Verpedi syndrome. Your medicine would know that this is something that happens in some scaly kind, where, especially Yuan-ti, where it's basically they have considered what's considered an unstable DNA, where sometimes it's basically a genetic disorder
Okay.
that's very specific to Yuan-ti or snake-based
How do you
people.
feel it?
I've tried all the normal techniques. None of them are working.
Well, you know, Dad, maybe this is the time that we allow my duct tape to help.
Go ahead. At this point, I'm willing to try anything.
Patent pending?
I also have lesser
My duct
restoration,
tape,
so
TM.
if the duct tape doesn't work, I'll be like, oh, it totally worked. So I fix it with lesser
Lesser
restoration.
restoration wouldn't work because this is a genetic disorder, not a disease.
How do you fix a genetic disorder?
Same way we do now. You have to find the right medicine.
Genetic tape.
Is he gonna make us go like on a trip? In our favorite
In our
rocket
favorite
ship.
rocket ship.
So I rolled another 18 plus. What am I doing for my? Wait, am I supposed to roll this to feel the?
No,
duct tape? Whoops.
no.
Well, I rolled an 18. That was useless.
For whatever.
For whatever reason.
It would just be, you casting like a healing spell or
Would
restoration.
killing them and bringing them back from dead reset them?
As a
I
zombie.
think that's a good idea. Maybe we should get her out of here.
I wasn't in there.
All right. Where'd you come from?
I'm everywhere.
So I also have antitoxins.
That would probably stabilize her for a while, but it wouldn't actually solve the root of the problem.
But you didn't answer my question. Not the zombie thing where, like, if they die and then I do the spare the dying so they don't actually die. Would that reset her?
No, because at that point she would just be unconscious. You just literally knock her out and be like, don't die on me.
I'd like to perform lesser restoration on her and then give her a duct tape. And then I want to give her an antitoxin. I want to do all three.
Okay.
The trifecta. Kaboom. There.
It's still a genetic disorder. I
But is
mean,
she feeling better?
She's feeling better. She's stable for a while, but she's still has the disorder.
Well, she's stable for now, Dad. We're going to have to make some medicine. The good news is I can do that in half the time and half the cost. So
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
you get out of here.
In the back. Whatever that means.
I want you to meet some people.
Okay.
You met Thea, but I have a couple more friends. If that's okay. Snake Lady. You never told me her name.
Well,
Yuan-ti.
at this point, she'd
she
be
ditch?
unconscious, but yeah. She's stable, but still unconscious. They didn't exactly wake her up. Do you want to wake her up and talk to her?
No, if she's unconscious, leave her asleep.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah, if she
Safe.
dies, one less snake.
I think her name is
Cynthia.
Sylvia.
Her name is Barb. What is wrong with you, Hugh? Making all these terrible jokes. Barb.
I'm not even there.
She's working a name tag.
Who are you talking to right now?
I don't know.
She's losing it. Going home, it can be stressful.
It's just Rachel. Her name is just Rachel.
Right now I'm just like, yeah, it sucks. So anyway.
So, I'm assuming you introduced your father to...
Dad, this is Ed. Edvard, technically.
Hi.
Yes.
I'm behind the desk and I'm holding my giving my axe to
Junebug.
to Junebug. I'm like, well, if you see the engravings here, I just had these done.
I-
Here, feel the weight. This is a really nicely balanced axe.
Are you trying to kill June?
She's a halfling.
I'm showing it off.
She's trying to hit her. June, Junebug. Dad, this is Hugh. I told you about him in my letters.
And I just
Yes.
yank the axe back and put it on my back. I'm like,
I'm imagining she
hi.
was trying to hold it, so you lift her a foot off the ground.
Junebug, and I put her back down.
Hi, nice to meet you. Name is
Hello.
Hugh.
Nice to
I-
meet
Huge
you.
enormous.
I heard about you in the letters I've received.
Ah, wonderful.
Sure.
And you've already met Thea, who I take out of the bag now, and she's standing there. She's shorter than Junebug, right?
Yeah, probably by about 2 or 3 inches, yeah.
Aw, look at them. They're going to be best friends.
For as long as Junebug's around, at least.
Junebug helped bring me into this world.
And she can take you out of it, Hugh.
I'm just imagining Thea's slightly confused because she's used to dealing with people that she can just climb on. And now Junebug, she just can't.
Well, Junebug probably feeds her some mince pies and Thea's fine. That's what Junebug does. She just pulls out food. I love Junebug. She's a grandma. You don't leave hungry.
That is true. She just pulls out a hard candy out of nowhere and just hands it to Thea.
Can I have one?
Okay, and let's roll to see what kind it is. Oh, it's a little root beer barrel.
Don't cut your tongue on those.
It makes me think of the meme where like there's a little lady in an interrogation room.
Yeah.
They're like, "Yeah, we can make you talk, 'cause I'll just leave." Okay. On an empty stomach.
I've not seen this, but that's terrible.
So great.
Well, Dad, I want to show you our new car, and I want to talk about things that have happened. But honestly, I'm just looking forward to making you all some great eggs Benedict. How's it sound, Junebug?
Sounds great. And she literally, she hands a peppermint to Hugh and a butterscotch candy
Yes!
to
Lovely.
Eammiana.
She knows me. I love butterscotch. I was hoping. These and the cinnamon. You know me, Junebug.
I can't open it.
Hugh, it's because it's not a pill. Unwrap the cellophane. You pull the ends. Pull the ends.
It's not, you don't push it through.
I rolled a 4. So I'm just like, I'm like,
Here.
no, I got it.
Give me a Hugh.
No.
Does he try eating it whole?
I guess do an oppose check for Thea trying to just like take it out of your hand and like unwrap it on you.
Yeah, I'm Eammiana.
No, there's Thea too.
Thea's like right there trying to.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
I got 16.
Yeah, it's better than Thea's.
Is it a straight roll, or do I add anything to it?
You can technically over him for strength if you want it.
Because I rolled a 13, but we're doing dexterity. That's minus
Well,
one
I mean,
to it.
I have to roll against you now.
Hey, we're evenly matched. Give it.
Fine.
You just
Hey.
like yank it out of his hand and unwrap it and hand it back to him.
Watch, ready? You pull the ends. Say ah. Oh.
Oh,
There you
It tastes
go.
like peppermint schnapps.
it is delicious.
Minus the alcohol, because peppermint schnapps, obvious. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I can fix that. Can I wash it down?
Where do you pull it? I wonder how my dad reacts.
He isn't paying attention. Junebug is, and she's just like, and you see she's like opening up her desk drawer, and she's like,
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see
See,
that.
she knows. She knows.
Knows what
How do you
mince
think she
pies
got to
are.
be so old?
a good nip of brandy every now and again just helps with the day.
Gets you through the winter.
Exactly.
Isn't there a girl named Brandy in town? Junebug. Because Eammiana refuses to believe that June like drinks
Drinks
anything.
at anything. Yeah.
Just have a little bit of brandy at night, you know?
I approve anybody as long as they find love. I don't judge.
You seem to be judging when Edvard was saying that Junebug was pretty.
Because it's Junebug. And
You said anybody.
you can have somebody else. This is Junebug. Away
She
from my
cooks.
skin. She's the mom that I have now because Liliana died. So you need to back up away from my mom.
I just said she was pretty.
Yeah, she's a MILF. Leave her alone.
Isn't she?
Actually, I think she's
Gil?
technically a gilf at this point. Pretty sure she has grandchildren.
She has Brandy.
Can I have some brandy?
I'll know where to find her. But
She just like takes out a bottle and pours you a measure quick.
Thanks.
So anyway, we go back to my dad's house.
Yes.
Are we gonna work
Which
on
is like
solving
next door, right?
Yes, literally across the yard.
Cindy? What was
She's
her name?
unconscious. She's fine. Ish. I'm sure one of our trips is going to be to find some antitoxin to fix her genetic disability. Listen, I don't know how you fix genetics. You just don't.
Well, we do
we-
some splicing,
Yes.
obviously.
Yes. We cut them open.
We turn her into pure human. We get rid of the snake part of the genes.
We need to rip out her eyes and like rip off the scales.
No, you
I'd
just
like-
replace the Levi's with some Wranglers.
I'd like you to explain to me how you know what, Hugh, never mind. Hi,
Now
Dad.
wrangle those snake jeans.
And we go into the kitchen where there's a nice kitchenette and we all sit down. Well,
Or she'd make some nice boots.
I'm making eggs Benedict.
Anyone have orange juice?
Are you okay, TM?
I am fascinated by the concept of you like, oh, this young girl, let's just kill her and turn her into a fashion accessory.
I'm not killing her. I'm just going to let nature take its course, and we'll come back for some boots.
Riley does not want her to live.
Exactly, see? So I don't have to kill her. I'm just saying she'll make some high fashion.
I'm the only one here who wants to save this woman.
I was gonna say, how did you become the moral
Because
compass?
he's the no. This is not about moral compass. This is about he's the only one with no medical skill, so he thinks that we can actually do something for her.
You have magic, just magic.
No, I also have some understanding of, like medicine. So I'm saying he's the only one without any medical knowledge and thinks she can actually be saved.
Just kind of magic her.
I looked through my magic. That's what's
I
asking
rolled
my
in that
questions.
one in medicine, so I'm just like, I got this. I know.
13. It's not too bad.
I know
just
that we
pop
can
the eyeballs
genetically remove the snake from her, okay? Just make her people.
Hugh, you need to be careful because
What
she
if the
already
genetic problem
She's already a person.
that's in her
Do you understand?
is the snake half?
She can talk. She's
She wasn't,
people.
though.
Yeah, you weren't even there. You were in the front showing off your axe to Junebug. She was unconscious. She did not talk. at all.
See? There it is.
Are you saying that because Thea is small, she's not a people?
Well, she talks.
And
You've
so does
often commented that she doesn't
Cynthia.
talk well.
Well, no, she doesn't. That's true.
Cynthia also talks when she's not unconscious.
So you've met her.
I'm from this town.
That was not a yes or a no.
I know everybody here. She's people.
Okay, but
You cannot.
is the genetic disorder part of the snake half? Is it because we just get rid of the snake genes or the people genes?
How
I
do
don't
you?
know.
How are you going to remove all of the genes?
If it's a genetic problem, we gotta solve it genetically.
How are you going to do that?
I don't know.
With your axe? You're going to cut it off?
It's gene slicing.
If he does
right? That's gene slicing.
That's why I said I'm just going to let nature take its course. Hugh is part of nature, and I'll just, make some boots.
Listen, if you go near Cynthia with any kind of sharp object to cut her, no.
You can do it after she's dead.
That's not going to help her.
We can make some real breakthroughs.
Oh, no.
As a DM, I'm finding
So-
this amazing, but as someone who actually enjoys science and understands and enjoys genetics, I am so
All the puns
annoyed.
are hilarious right now.
Is she is she like an asp or a boa? Is she
An asp is a
Was
different
she-
word for a snake.
no? What is she venomous
Hello?
or is she?
Hello?
Is she
I think I heard my name
constricting?
called.
Do you want her to go bite you?
No, I'm just curious. I don't want to get bitten.
What, are you
and be
trying to
poisoned.
determine whether
I
she's
have
venomous?
antitoxin.
No,
Okay.
he wants to know whether she's venomous.
Maybe you should ask the
Am I gonna
GM.
get poisoned or crushed?
She's smaller than you.
She is.
She's people. She just has like snake eyes. She doesn't. She's not a whole snake.
She's got snake skin.
Around her
A
neck.
little bit of snake skin, like yeah.
I only need a
Some
little.
scales, that's it.
Oh god!
She is people. Are you not people?
How many you
You're
want?
green.
I apologize. I was picturing a large snake.
I need to pause here because I have to ask. How many Yuan-ti would you murder to make yourself like belts and a set of
I'm
boots?
not making this for myself.
Making it for personal gains.
I'm making it
For his
for my
girlfriend.
mother.
Oh, sure.
Oh, how
Not the
many you want?
girlfriend.
How
No,
many
just
you-
my mother. My girlfriend already has a set. My mother wants the same set my girlfriend has.
Aspen, during World War II, a certain lady used Jewish skin to make things.
Yes.
That's a no-no. She is people.
These are snakes.
No, she's not.
No.
People.
I see what you do. You pick the pockets of dead people all the time.
Because they're dead.
Yeah, when she's dead, because this is something wrong in her genetics, I'm going to loot the body.
I don't take
gonna
people's body
harvest.
parts. I take their money.
He is wearing a body part.
Hi. No, I waved the arm.
It was from a thrall. It's not a human.
Was at one point.
It was at one point, yes.
I didn't do that.
I'm just saying this has been my formative time
Thea,
of moral
You're
development.
older than us.
But it was a formative time of my moral development. You pick pockets and he grabs bits. So I'm just saying I will help her. But if she dies, which I fully expect her to die, because this is science, I want just a square foot of skin.
Are we lost causing this one? Are we just gonna walk
The
away?
Eggs Benedict is getting cold. Can we table the conversation and table the Eggs Benedict and eat it?
Okay.
Tabling. Here you go.
Gum.
So, Dad, how's life?
Delicious.
Good. You know, it's...
Thank you.
It's quiet up here, you know. See a few patients here and there. Just get to tend my garden, mostly.
What's it like to be semi-retired?
It's actually very nice. It's very nice.
I wasn't expecting retired. I just...
He doesn't have an intelligence of 7.
Semi-retired. Anyway, we just thought we'd come here and hang out for a few days because we're in between jobs. Is that okay?
Sure.
No, I know we don't have many rooms.
I mean, you still have your old room.
Oh, I know. I'm staying there, Thea. We're gonna use the bunk beds.
Do you have a room where we could be bros in nature?
I was gonna put Hugh in the barn.
I think that's called a tent.
No, barn is good. Bros in nature. Are there any animals in
Oh,
this
there's
barn?
another guest room, Ed. You can have it.
I want to be in nature. Do you have a tent? Could I go sleep outside?
The barn smells funny.
Yeah. Do you have a tent that I could not sleep in a barn?
I'll
We
sleep
have
in the barn.
guest bedroom.
Is there a window?
Of course.
Okay, cool.
Are we retiring for the night?
No, we're gonna put in our bags.
We're gonna be semi-retired.
Dad, did you see my ambulance?
Your what?
It's my ambulance.
I wanted to call it the Slambulance.
I call it the quicker picker-upper.
I wouldn't call that an ambulance.
It picks people up and it has advanced medical tools. I thought you'd be proud of that.
It looks like it has a cannon on it.
Oh, it does.
It does.
Yes.
That is advanced
Where's Thea?
medical tools.
Thea, explain what you did.
It has an acid sprayer, and it's up armored, and it has a bitch and sound system.
Preventative medicine.
This is to protect us. Oh, it also
Is it preventative
what's that
medicine?
thing in the front end of the car?
It protects. It's
Brush
preventative
guard?
medicine.
Don't you want to like a cow? What do you like a big?
Oh, yeah, the
cow
cow catcher. I forgot we had a cow catcher.
It's preventative medicine. It prevents us from needing
We
medicine.
go into some really crazy places, and we've had to fight a lot of messed up people and aberrations.
And a
He's only
scorpion.
mildly horrified by the fact that you've gone from a doctor to a soldier.
You have to do that for Riley or. Oh, look at my pictures, and I show my primo portrait of Rocky. I met a friend.
I'm glad it was that and not your Oleon fans.
I was going to ask about that.
Well, I make most of the profits off of it. He only gets a couple, so you know, it's going pretty good.
Do they give you good prophecies?
They give me good prophecies, yes, not well, profits too, but
Not really. You don't have an ad system and no one's paying for it.
I get my name out there.
That's fair.
It's mostly for him.
For his wrestling
for
career.
Hugh, yeah, for his wrestling career.
Is he going to practice wrestling in the... Oh, my word. Are there
Maybe
any
we should put you out
stalls
there,
in the
yeah.
bar
There
with
are gates. You know what? We have another guest bedroom. I was not going to give it to you.
I walk in there. Well, shit, this is great.
I was going to say there's actually a form of martial arts where one of the trainings is you basically try to wrestle a water buffalo in mud.
Oh no. Have we lost
I
him?
practice on the horses.
My dad doesn't keep horses. We have sheep and we have pigs and we have a milk cow.
There's a really big cow. And
Yeah,
it's-
you ever hear of the riddle? You know, what would you rather fight, a horse or 100 sheep? Or,
is that a riddle?
Or like a sheep the size of a horse or 100 mice.
You're making no sense.
I don't
this
remember
really?
the.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized
Size duck, yeah. So maybe it's one of those situations.
one horse-sized duck. Definitely.
Please don't go down by the pond because there are ducks down there and swans. They're pretty vicious, the swans, this time of year.
Well, thankfully you don't get, hoofed by the horse. It
That
tries.
just sounds wrong.
When did we get a horse, Dad?
One of the neighbors, it was their old nag. It was...
Oh, so it's not rubs on fences. Oh, thank God.
No, I'm just taking
Is it
care
rubbing
of it.
on a fence?
They couldn't anymore, so...
No, but it's nagging me.
On that 20. Hey, does a 20 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Worth it?
Meanwhile, in the background, what you thinking about? Shut up.
The best part is, no, the animal's not talking. They're just like, hi, AF. Who are you talking to?
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as it kicks you.
Good job, Sparkles.
Worth it. Do you need healed?
No, let him go.
Ow!
I'm
Sorry.
all right. I'll sleep it off. If someone would let me.
Who are you talking to?
Don't worry about it.
There's just a goat staring at you. Not talking, just staring at you.
So,
Ah!
so, Dad.
You keep some very odd company. Are you sure you don't want to just, move to a nice village somewhere and
I was
leave
there.
all this behind?
I moved to a nice village and I learned all about folk medicine, and you yelled at me. I saved a man's life by making basically a duct tape out of gauze and some equipment, and I, patent pending, have duct tape now. I'm called the duct tape wizard.
She's did it
and
a
you
couple times,
still,
actually.
yes, this guy is only alive because of my duct tape, and
But can you really call it living?
he's breathing.
I am alive. Am I living?
Yes.
He just quick glance over for a medicine check for you and realize that you're
Hi.
I was gonna say, well, hi, yes, but relatively healthy.
I
feel
wave
the
Manny
pain.
over. I'm like, Manny, would you like some very rare vintage from Rellum? And I pull out a flask.
I don't think Manny is really a drinker.
It's from Rellum. Not too many people have ever had this.
Not
The
too many
DM's
living
decision.
people.
Wait, I'll roll persuasion.
Okay.
That's a 2.
You are so persuasive.
I got a 14 on the die.
Yeah.
He gets to make a decision. Does he want to drink it?
He just no, thank you. You should enjoy it.
I drink. I just take a swig. Just a swig.
Just
Saving it for later.
Just keep it.
Obviously, this is
Well, Dad,
this is old.
actually-
This is rare.
That reminds me, and I untie the bottle that of that nice stuff that Claude got me. I brought you back a gift. Here you go. I know you like to have this in the evenings before you go to bed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What is it?
It's a really fancy wine that
Oh, okay.
that Claude found for me
Okay.
because I was contemplating drinking.
Hugh
Yeah.
looks very confused at what just happened.
See, in moderation, it's fine. What you do
I
is
was
not.
just gonna give him a swig.
Hugh, it came out of one of your pockets.
Yeah.
He has lots of pockets.
Do a perception check, Hugh.
Ooh.
Oh?
He says 2.
23.
Ooh.
You notice that he does have a fairly nice wine rack with quite a few bottles, but you realize that none of them have been opened.
Shit.
So
You can't just
if he
drink it.
drinks, it's so incredibly rare that little like every bottle is basically, and everyone just kind of like gives him bottles as gifts and like almost never get drank.
Yeah, I
Did you
very
just
rarely
say?
drink too.
I blush to say it, so I can't say it. Did you just say her dad had a nice rack?
Of wine bottles,
That sounded like it hurt.
I'm fine.
Okay, good.
Damn, I want that in my mouth.
Are you gonna try to persuade him to let him raid your let him raid the
Not yet.
wine cabinet?
No. I'm formulating a plan on how to get him to open up his rack to me.
It's getting a little bit later, so he's
Sitting around the fire, relaxing now.
he's letting you relax.
Where's
He
Junebug?
said he's gonna go up to his study and he's trying to do some research, see if there's any sort of way to either
Help this.
yeah put into remission.
When
is
you
probably
say
the best.
go up to his study, we live on a ranch house, so he's going to go into his study.
Yes, into his study. Yes.
I assume that we've taken them for a walk around the farm.
Yeah.
You've seen the pond and okay. I'm sitting by the fire and I am finishing up the new outfit I made for Thea. But don't I have to roll to make something like that?
Yes.
So what do I have to roll?
You can either use if you're making an outfit, strength is a bit fudgy, but wisdom, intelligence, or dexterity are the big ones.
What are you making the outfit out of?
Leather and some fabric.
All the stuff that... Man, I keep rolling 18s. I cannot make this up like that. These are 18.
Well,
Okay, so you said I'm rolling for what?
dexterity, wisdom, or intelligence would be the ones for this kind of stuff.
Wisdom's a +2. You mean like over here?
Yeah.
Then I got a dirty 20.
Yep. You make a very nice outfit. And
So it's I make Thea a nice yellow dress, and it has some of that leather too. So she has a nice leather kind of top, like corset piece too. Nice. So she's looking good. You know what I'm saying? So there's like yellow that hangs off the sides, like for those cutesy, like shoulder cutouts. She's got the cold shoulder thing because the corset's right there with the leather. Oh yeah, she's looking good. And she got a nice little ruffle with the yellow skirt, and it's it's like knee length, so it's appropriate. And I also made her leather shoes.
Nice. I have a question. Are you deciding to sleep in the barn?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to borrow, and if they get used up, a couple of my Lego caltrops to guard off your area so that nothing tramples you as you sleep? I could give you 4.
I assume he goes into a stall and closes the stall door.
I was gonna say it's a
Well,
barn.
we
There's a
know
hayloft.
his history with stall doors.
There's also
No,
a
I'm
hayloft.
feeling confident. I'm
Okay.
good.
There's also literally a
generous.
hayloft
Yeah,
above where the
you can
Hey,
animals
this
are.
is me being generous.
That's
There's
fair.
probably chickens up there. They can fly and roost.
I smell like toast or something.
Are you smelling burning toast?
Yeah, is it burning toast?
Yeah.
I don't smell anything.
Wiggle
Are you
your
having
toes.
a stroke?
I was gonna say, wiggle your toes.
It's 9:30.
I feel my toes. I smell toast.
Yeah, toast. And now I want to present it to Thea. Thea, come here. Look at this. Thea, look what I made you.
Yay! It's just she with zero modesty just drops her other one and starts putting it on.
Of course she does. We are besties. I like that Jack is
But
wearing yellow
wait.
tonight.
Yes, he is.
Yes, yeah.
But aren't we all with
Yeah.
her? Okay.
Yeah, like I said, with zero modesty.
No, I thought that you were out in the barn. That was just
No,
her.
not yet.
Well, she is confident.
She is a kobold. They don't exactly have secondary sexual characteristics.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Is she basically a chonky Geico lizard?
Kinda. With
Okay.
horns, yeah. Although their legs actually are differently jointed, but yes.
I just meant the other bits.
Yeah.
Does she have the accent?
No.
No, you've heard her talk the whole time.
No, but are we going to retcon now for her to have the accent?
Oh, dearie me.
Was that Australian?
I'm from the only country that matters.
Anywho, so now what?
You guys head back in, to say your goodnight.
Good night, Jim Bob.
You see your dad is hard at studying different books. Do you want to give Eammiana, do you want to give me a investigation check? Actually, investigation is probably a little bit better. Either or will work, but investigation I think is a little bit closer.
Well, I get a +2 for perception.
Sure.
So I'm going to make it an 18.
Okay. You see all the different like medical textbooks he has, and you've seen that like a bunch of them are torn off the shelves and like all over the place. You also see that in one cabinet way off to the side is a book that's covered in dust and does not look like it's been touched in a very long time. It was your mother's, her notes on our different folk remedies.
All right, I'm going to go crack it open then. Crack, 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 crack. Hey, Dad. Would you like some help?
Absolutely. If you want to, these are all the, and you see he has like a pile of different books. Like, these are all the ones I have on Yuan-ti physiology and
Okay, Dad.
genetic syndromes.
This is one time when I know we disagree, but if you have exhausted all of those books, maybe we should take a crack at Mom's book.
He's like, I know she said she had a few Yuan-ti patients before we met.
Sometimes folk remedies are good. I saved a dude who got run over by a cart with some duct tape. I mean, come on. And he was still alive. I mean, if I can keep that alive, thanks to Mom.
I just wave.
Are you still here?
I wasn't sure if, like, I had gone to the barn or if we just
You're
agreed
in
that
the
I was going
barn.
to be in the barn.
You're always in my shadow, so I feel like you are there. Where'd you come from?
Okay, yeah, no, I'm in the barn. I'm in the barn.
I'm off doing my own thing whenever the DM wants to find out what I'm doing.
Can I crack open the book now?
Yes.
Yes. What do I read?
You're going to do a separate check, and this will be an intelligence, either nature or medicine, because they're both kind of there. And what is Edvard doing this time?
21.
I just got a new spell, so I wanted to try it out. So, and I'm also feeling really awake because I'm very excited. So I'm going to try to practice Animate Dead. And, I mean, you know.
Are you grave robbing in this local cemetery?
I figured you killed one of the sheep.
I was gonna say.
I was going to,
kill a
actually,
sheep.
I was going to the butcher shop and actually was planning on getting just a pig.
Okay,
She's talking to the...
okay, it is.
Or chicken. I
That'll
can have a
do,
chicken.
pig.
The chicken is half butchered and you do animate it. So now you have a zombie chicken.
Yay.
A headless chicken. I like it. Can't talk. They never die anyway. They just run around.
I actually want to do 2. Well, no, I'm just saying I have 2 slots.
I know, yeah, because there's one of the things I had to check real quick.
Yeah, no, you can have multiple.
And,
And they're mine for 24 hours.
and then they lose control. Okay, you have 2 undead. You have an undead chicken and an undead pig.
Okay, cool. And I play
Both are
music for them.
mid-butcher.
And I'm going to play music for them and we're going to jam.
This is the most horrifying thing that you've told me ever. And I'm
I'm proud
She's
of
in
that.
necromancy. It kind of fits.
Exactly.
I actually find it kind of hot.
Exactly. Thank you.
Oh, they look kind of cold to me.
Where's Thea? She lights them on fire.
Again, I'm not even there.
yeah. Yeah, you just pop up where you're needed.
Yep.
There's our comic relief. Anywho, what do I find in the book? Rolled 21.
You actually do see some of her notes of different patients she had, and yeah, you're kind of
Wait a second.
basing it more or less on
You finish.
kind of like the age he made reference to this. So it's pretty early in the book, and you're looking through, and you do find entries on it. And while it never says anything about a cure, she did talk about a patient that they had into remission and
Okay.
extended their life quite a bit. And you see, she made a solution out of something called a maridane flower.
Maridane flower.
Maridane.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not ready. Hold on.
By the way, actually, I did not have to use 2 spell slots because they were within 5 feet of each other, and
Yep.
it's a necromancy, so I got 2 for 1. I didn't realize I was going to get 2 for 1, but I cast it, and then this one sitting next to it just kind of came with it.
You tried to get the chicken, you ended up with a pig.
Exactly. And I'm just like, oh, party dudes!
Pig, one of his
Follow
haunches
me!
is missing.
And I'm
like,
just, exactly. And then I'm just like, follow me, bros. Follow me.
So, I saw the name Mary and then Dane.
No, Maridane.
I was close. I just used a Y. Okay, what else?
Maridane flower. And the rest of the solution, she says that they had it, she made a tincture out of it, and an edible, well, I should say a potable, safely potable, alcohol mixture along with a few other, you see actually some of it's like more normalized medicine, like...
So I have everything there except the Mary Dane. That's what you're saying.
Yes. Like the other ones, they actually do see that there's, a little bit of more like standardized, like, not painkillers, but like
Willow's bark.
no, actually part of it is a normalized more normal medicine, like there's a little bit of like modern antitoxin mixed in it, along with some modern like pain relief medicine that's fairly low grade.
She's just mixing everything off the top shelf. Put some Tylenol in there, put some antitoxin, put some booze in there, just toss in the flour.
She's going to make them feel really good, and then you toss in the flour. I bet this hurts.
If our listeners listen to Well House Exorcism, it sounds like Mom's drink. Because like, it'll get you drunk. You'll feel better because you're going to be so drunk.
Well, that's what I'm thinking
it's
is that it's
actually-
probably painful to do the other.
That's exactly what it is.
And
the
it
Maridane
dulls
flower
it.
Yeah, the other ones are there to dull the effect of the Maridane flower. But the Maridane flower is what actually...
So we gotta go find a Mary Dane flower, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Got you.
My dead are dancing. My dead are dancing.
You're doing this in the middle of town, aren't you?
No.
Where
I
are
went
you
back
doing?
to the house.
It's the Grateful Dead bears, but it's chickens.
No, I went to the car and I turned on the car so that we have a bitchin' sound system.
So she's
have
driving
the
in
The
the...
dead are dancing. No, I'm not driving. I just walked back through the town with my bros, my new bros, and
We're
we're
females. Did you bop into carriage?
They don't have an undercarriage.
Yeah, they're partially butchered. They don't... You can't...
There's no one. They're just bros. They're all bros. Because, you know, they're bros.
This is the Grateful Dead picture of the bears. Like,
And
People
exactly.
are generally freaked out by your little entourage.
It's quiet. No one can
Generally?
hear. I was quiet walking through town with my
Yes,
bros
because...
till I get to the car.
this
I
is the
turn on
country.
the car.
All the old people sit on their porches till like 10 o'clock
Yeah,
at night.
exactly. There
They're
are people
watching you.
watching.
Yeah, and then I turn on the car, and I kind of don't care. Do I ever care about people?
No.
And I'm just like, we're just dancing around the car with a bitchin' sound system, going, we got our bros. We got our bros. We got our bros.
Oh my. I am not putting that on on anything. No clicks for you.
You never click me.
We are not going to tweet that out.
And Thea takes a picture.
Thea, dang it. Anywho.
Love you, sis.
Hey, Dad, I found this possible folk remedy, but it has modern elements in it. It just looks like we have everything. Like, we just make a tincture out of, like, some alcohol, some, like, Tylenol. I got the antitoxin already.
We get him drunk
I mean,
and high. And
Hugh has the alcohol, so we're good there. And he has painkillers as well. We can steal one from him. I know you have some out in the clinic. But we need the Mary Dane flower.
I mean, that's not really my specialty.
Well, I mean,
question.
I'm all about some folk remedies, so I can go find some.
Is the Mary Dane flower like truffles? Can pigs sniff it out?
Oh, boy.
Do a nature check. Just maybe you've heard of the Maridane flower as your character.
Ed, where did you come from?
No, you haven't.
4.
He's dancing with chickens either.
And a pig.
And a chicken and a pig, yes.
It's a creepy, like, Animal Farm feeling going on here. Anywho, what do you say, Dad? Should I try and head out in the morning with my friends and we try and find the Mary Dane flower?
I mean, you could probably ask some of the people in town. Maybe they would know about...
I'm going to head up the herbalism, the apothecary really fast, yeah. If not, we'll go for a walk out in the woods really fast. It's fine.
So
I do care about my patients and yours too. She's good for now because I gave her all that different stuff, but I'm going to give you one of my extra antitoxins, and that way you can start making the rest of the tincture while I go find the meridine flower. How about you go to bed for now, Dad? There's not much else we can do.
Okay, and he heads off to bed. He actually says, I mean, if you talk to... And you could tell, like, there's this, like, sigh. Whoever this person is, he is not a fan. Because he, obviously,
Folk medicine.
Yeah, exactly. I have all.
So I take it he does not subscribe to Oleon fans?
Not yet.
I also don't think he would.
Is Junebug getting a channel?
Oh!
Junebug likes tall men.
Well, no, not for me. I'm just wondering if you're gonna, she's gonna expand your empire. I don't mess with the internet. I don't know these things.
Well, I'm just saying, if she has an Oleon fan, she's only liking certain people because she likes tall men.
I meant,
And
are you
apparently
making
Brandy.
a channel for her?
She's doing herself. Junebug does whatever she wants to do. She's one of those firecracker old ladies. Oh, so to kind of get you caught up, Hugh, we have to make this kind of tincture for the snake lady to put her in remission, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Got it from my mom's her recipe book, her folk medicine. It's basically mom's it'll get you drunk cough syrup.
Oh, the drink.
The drink.
Yes.
Drank. Purple drank.
But what was all in the drink? It was like everything.
Is a drank.
Lots of booze, cinnamon, lemon,
Whiskey.
But
then there was weird stuff too.
Yeah, but it would
Egg. I think there's a raw egg.
Yeah, it burns going down, but you felt all better. Mostly because you were so drunk.
That sounds like my apple cider vinegar with booze added.
We'll have to ask for the recipe.
It has like cayenne pepper.
But
and
your
all
mom's
sorts of
passed
things.
away. Who would have the
I
recipe?
think it's written down somewhere about the phone.
I think so. Okay.
He tells you to talk to an old lady named Yanessa in the town.
Oh, Yanessa. Okay.
She's basically, everyone kind of sees her as like the local crackpot and witch because she's a bit of a herbalist, but she's more than anything else, she just kind of spends all her time in the woods.
She just doesn't brush her hair right. That's all, isn't it?
There's some twigs in there.
Yeah.
There's always a couple of squirrels, and not the
Stuck-up
land squirrels.
people.
Just squirrels around her house and some robins.
Normies.
All people deserve the same amount of love and care. I'll
Exactly.
give Yanessa a bath while I'm there with her. I'm trying to talk to her about cleaning out her stinking house again. I know. She's something. Maybe she goes for walks in the woods. Oh, Yanessa.
Is she walking to Yanessa's house?
No, we're going to bed first.
Okay.
We're going to go talk to her the next time.
While you're sleeping in the guest room with a zombie pig and chicken.
Zombie pig is on the floor. Chicken is on my feet.
That's how you get salmonella poisoning.
It's a dead chicken.
That's how you get...
It's very clean. It's clean. It's just bones.
It was...
Sure.
I did just bones. You had two
That's true.
skeletons.
You can use just skeletons, yeah.
Exactly. I went for skeleton
You can
ones.
choose either skeleton
I didn't sleep with the skeletons.
Where did you put them?
They just hung outside the house.
The pig is a zombie. The
Chicken
is mostly a skeleton with some meat hanging off of it. Either of them are horrifying thoughts. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, is that ready for tonight then?
Yep.
I was
this
just
is a good place.
practicing.
Well, I'm glad we got to level 5. So I didn't use any of my spells yet. I was going to cast Soda Tooth on my dad and ask some questions, but I
I
decided
used
not
a
to.
spell.
Yes.
Yeah, Ed gave me the idea. I was like, maybe I should cast Soda Truth and see how that works. But
I just love the...
well, that's it for this evening's
That was a fun one.
episode. Go sleep with the cows and the horse and the
and
sheep
the goat.
and the goat that stares at you. Hopefully Sparkles doesn't bother you anymore.
Like Philip.
No, not Philip. You will not live deliciously.
Wait, what?
Do you like the taste of butter?
What? I think I'm missing something delightful here.
Is it called The Witch or just Witch?
The Witch.
The Witch. It's a movie.
Oh my.
Black Phillip is their goat.
Oh my.
Yeah, he's a goat, but he's also Satan. He's like the conduit that Satan talks to the main character with.
And so he was, do you want to live deliciously? Like, that's like the line.
Calling it a good movie is a massive stretch.
Such a great movie.
I hated every second of it. And well, like, it's just because I'm like, just move back into town. Like,
They
save your-
can't, though. They were ostracized from town. That's the whole point.
The kids should have been allowed to go back in.
The whole
They could
family
literally just
was.
move to a different town.
Yeah. They could have said, hey, some bad things are happening. We apologize. Show us some Christian charity. The end.
I
That's not exactly how those towns worked back then.
But
No.
if the dad had been like, oh, my bad.
put all your stuff in a wagon, leave the devil to that town, and go find the next town over.
Yeah, it's all the dad's fault they're out. So the dad just
Oh, yeah.
apologized. They could go back in. Pride was the downfall of the entire family.
Oh, yeah.
Symbolic.
He even says so near the end.
Yep. Anywho, thank you for a lovely evening.
Watch The Witch.
Find us on Facebook at
Games O'Board.
Find us on YouTube at
Games Overboard.
email us at
GamesOboard@gmail.com.
our website
GamesOverboard.com.
and find us on Twitter. Well, my
Yeah,
Twitter
find you on Twitter.
at wellhouse_eggswork. Woo!
Yeah, for YouTube, you have to do some digging to find us because we're just not that well known yet.
I don't own a shovel.
If you like, easiest way to find us is type in like John Garcia interview because that was our first interview with him or with anyone, and or Games Overboard interview.
If you
and you'll
type
find
in
us on
like
YouTube.
Danger and Dice, it
Danger
pops
and
up.
Dice, yeah, we should pop up that way too. But even that's hard to. It's tough for us to like pop up on YouTube yet.
Pops up mine right away.
Well, good for you.
Anyway, hit our music. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Dad, what are you doing here? You're so gruff. Where's Thea? Yay. Make me happy every time.